All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Beautiful Divine Feminines. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful, beautiful Divine Feminine holistic health and healing energy. Yes? All right. Before we do though, it should go without saying, please check the description box for any information that you may want to need to know. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through it, currently going through it, and or this may be a prophetic message to come. If you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. Although we are heavily focused on the Divine Feminine aspect, keep in mind Divine Masculine is still within us, all right? So I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energy. Flip-flop yourself as you need to. If the shoe don't fit, please don't force it. Don't come to me talking about your feet, your toes, them curves hurt, because remember, I didn't do it, you did. All right, be self-aware, self-accountable, and you will never be led astray as long as you use your free will and discernment. All righty. I'm also big on numerology, so whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to possibly resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house in your natal chart that you want to pay particular attention to. It could just be confirmation, especially if you're drawn to it. Again, whether or not I call it out, it may be a confirmation for you to pay particular attention, or that this has already happened in your life. Okay? All right. I think that's it. With all that being said too, we are utilizing, and I kind of switched it up a little bit. We're going to do it a little bit different this week. But anyway, we're utilizing the Herbcrafer's Tarot as well as the Moonology Oracle, okay? And I'm just going to use this to see how, what messages of guidance Spirit has for you going forward, okay? Yeah. And let's see, I think that's it though. Let's get a quick word of prayer so we can get into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you first and foremost saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for waking me up this morning and moving me in my purpose. Thank you for leading and guiding me. Thank you for being the voice of reason. Thank you for the insight, the clarity, the awareness. Thank you for the voice and the tongue, the power of the mighty tongue. Thank you for removing me and ego and allowing any and everything that you intend for the viewer to hear to uplift, enlighten, strengthen, protect, nourish, nurture. Even if it hurts, we know that it's all for our soul's growth, and that is why we thank you. We cannot thank you enough. I pray that whatever the viewer needs, that it is gained and then some. Open them up to receive. Help us to clear out any blockages that are keeping us from that receptivity. Again, all these blessings I come and ask and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe all. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today. What do you have for Divine Feminine today, Spirit? Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your guidance. What do you have for the Divine Feminine? Thank you. Ooh, okay. Patience is a virtue. You have been waiting long time for this, but your pie is being, it had to take time to really bake, slow cook, something like that. Your calendula pie. Enjoy it. I love calendula. It's very, very soothing, nurturing. Like, I'm rubbing my fingers together because it's like a silky smooth is what I'm hearing. That's maybe what some of you are not even turning into, but I just feel like, yeah, you've developed into that. You know what I mean? Your presence is soothing. Something about that. I do feel like many of you may be a healer. This is Aries energy. That may be your passion. That may be what you do, or have been working to do and be. And I feel like you have been very patient. It's like I almost want to get another, but I feel like that's it. Let me see. I want to see what you've been waiting for. What have you been waiting for? Oh. Speaking of that Aries energy, that I feel like that's what you're waiting for. Look at all this gold. It's like newness. Look at that. Yes. That's it, y'all. That's it. The newness, the beginning. Your new gifts. I don't know. Balance, especially with the 6 of air at the bottom of the deck. It's like a new horizon, a new perspective, a new mindset. It's just new. A change. Changes. Yeah, you moving now to your calming waters. Thank God. This is cattail, and the Fool is dandelion. It's been some cycle, y'all, that y'all been probably waiting to get out of, because I can't help but notice this butterfly major transformation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been patiently waiting. I just heard I waited my turn. Good job, honey. There's something with these stones too. I don't know. Even with the I'm kind of getting like rune energy. Maybe that's what some of you do. But this is set up in a ritualistic style and fashion. So I don't know. And I'm taking this little bag down here as a little medicine bag. Pack like you are. Yeah. Okay. I love it though. Who you writing to? Are you writing in your journal? You writing because I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with the key. Is this love for you? And when I write him, he better get it on time. Who you sending this to though? Could just be your letter to the divine, Like I said, if you journaling, that may be your wishes. For some of you, that's your wishes. What's the words of advice? What's the words of advice going forward for divine feminine? Y'all see what it did? And that's it. Your outlook, your perspective. Some of y'all want to be free spirited, just moving. And I do feel that even with the Fool energy, it's like you taking that leap. And especially with the 6 of air, that's definitely movement for me. Moving on up. You see where that arrow pointed, right? No, this might be that. Is that Sage your love interest? Is that your boo thing? Is that who you writing a letter to? Or is it the Aries? Oh, or it is Leo. Maybe some of y'all need to get out of your own way and tell this person how you feel, because this 6 of air is all about speaking up, communication. Stop being in your head and get into your heart space right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Leo, I know is solar plexus, is like more of the solar plexus, but they're still ruler of the circulatory system, and the heart is center of that for me. You know what I mean? So I just feel like you need to really be feeling passionately what it is you want to do instead of overthinking, possibly, But I mean, this is not overthinking energy, because it's very much so balanced mentally, right? But some of y'all may have been in your mind space rather than, head space rather than your heart space, And with all this Aries energy right here, I feel somebody may have been like jumping the gun, because I heard premature. Don't do anything prematurely. You know what I mean? Not that you got to spend forever in a day thinking about it. However, do assess and what do you see as the bigger picture? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody may be hyper focused on the detail, on the minor things that really don't matter, And that's why they telling you to think big and think positive. What I'm hearing, because I keep hearing, think positive. However that go. Anyway, let's get on into this so it won't be forever long. forever young. Anyway, I guess we're gonna start with, I don't even know. Let's see. I guess we're gonna start with the Fool. So that's at the beginning, right? That's what you're looking for. That's what this all about, right? You may be looking for a new beginning or waiting for your new beginning in this relationship with said person. I don't know. So the introduction to the major arcana, it says it represents the soul journey, and we follow a woman on a journey toward a deeper understanding of her gift with plants and her place in the world. The herbs are her guides, providing companionship, medicine, and magic. By assigning the plants to particular cards, we do not mean to bind a plant to one archetype. It is not that Mugwort always is the high priestess. Rather, a plant plays a particular role at the particular time of the herb crafter's encounter. I believe that. I truly do, which is why I love to use this deck, even as like the weekly healings, you know, like daily energy, you know what I mean? Like, what can we use? It's very much so healing, and I'm all about that, right? Especially the holistic part of it. So anyway, it says the herbs featured in major arcana have a long history of magical and ritual use. Each card of the week, listen to me. Each card of the major arcana shows an altar that honors both the plant and the traditional tarot archetype. The Herbcrafter makes offerings of gratitude for the gifts and insights the plants give her. Sometimes the altars are mandalas of devotion or carefully created earth art. Other times the cards depict altars rising in the midst of herb crafting. Okay, I like that. So anyway, Dandelion, the Fool. It says follow your dream seeds. Be audacious in your adventures. That's too where that Sag energy is coming from. Okay, and then seek wisdom in weeds. All right. So, good gracious, excuse my stomach if y'all can hear that. This is on page 13, by the way. And the interesting thing is, where did I see that? I think in splitting the deck, I saw the transformation card. So, beautiful. Okay, beautiful energy. Like I said, didn't I say change? I did. That's where that came from. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so the stones mark the cardinal directions, but the arrow-shaped leaves point to many possible paths. Oh, I see. It's like a compass. Wow. Okay. That's exactly what it is. It's like a compass, and you can go in any direction, and there's no wrong way, no wrong path. Wow, you have so many opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Options, however you want to look at it. So it says, let's see. Some plants spill from a wild crafting pouch that rests on the ground. A monarch butterfly sets off on its migration. Oh, wow. And that, remember I said something about that being about transformation and change? So that's powerful, y'all. The world is full of adventure, open to what you have never known before. Like the dandelion seeds that float freely in all directions, trust the changing winds as you embark on a new journey. The bright yellow flowers are bold and lively. Be as audacious and spirited in your explorations. Often thought of as a weed, dandelion is an inviting first medicine for a new herbalist. Keep your mind open. Be willing to experience life as a beginner. Be a pioneer. And if you're crafting with the Fool, it says, harvest a dandelion seed and wear it as an amulet when you set off on a new journey. Oh, okay. Make dandelion vinegar and sip it when you need to be bold and audacious. All right. I'm hearing, good gracious, add audacious. All right, Nelly, get on somewhere. But anyway, that may be what somebody thinking about this person, because I swear it do have to do with love for some of y'all. Or some kind of relationship, and maybe somebody thinking that about you or you them. Okay. And then it says, practice finding wisdom in unlikely places. Create a mandala with weeds. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll move on to. Okay, look. Sorry about that, but I turned right to the Six of Air, so that's where we go next. But I do want to read you a little bit from the introduction. So the sixes are about bounty, community, and magic. And it says, the sixth card features plants that produce generously and are used in community ritual. It says, found in both the cultivated garden and in the wild, that give profusely to the land. The creatures in the Herbcrafter. These plants offer food, medicine, and craft to people food. Wait a minute. These plants offer food, medicine, and craft to people. Food, nest building materials, and protection to animals, and nutrients, pollinators, and protection to the land. Circling with friends is the resolution to the conflicts encountered in the fives. The confidence and productivity the Herbcrafter experienced in the threes is magnified when she, wow, that's powerful because we're about to go to that three of fire. So the confidence and productivity the Herbcrafter experienced in the threes is magnified when she unites people for a greater cause. In the ritual work of the sixes, she combines the skill of creating sacred space she learned in the fours with meeting the challenges she encountered in the fives. In the sixes, the Herbcrafter awakens to the power of community. Oh, that's beautiful. So, Six of Air, Cattail. It says, question your assumptions. Gain clarity through articulating your visions in writing. That's journaling, y'all. Support others in setting intentions for change. That changes. The table in the afternoon sun is covered in sheets of handmade paper for writing prayer petitions with friends. Cattails grow along the border of a nearby marsh. Crow, owl, and heron feathers are gathered in glasses. A jar of walnut ink is open, ready to document devotions. Clarity can be found in the mire. Cattail, often seen as an invasive, creates a stronger ecosystem by cleaning and purifying an area, making it more habitable for life. Open yourself to new ways to pray. Ask for help from your community when you need it. Adjust your expectations and challenge your current way of thinking. Sorry I got interrupted because they kept telling me page number, and it's on page 66, y'all. That's powerful. All right, it's magnified. Oh man, okay. It is done is what I hear, because 666, that's 18, which is 9, right? It's done. I'm telling you, because I said something about cycle. Did I not? I could have sworn I did. With that full energy in this life, you may have been going, round and round, or experiencing the same type of cycle or energy or whatever. And that's when I said somebody was saying, I've been patient, Anyway, your reward is here, Okay. So where was I at? Adjust your expectation and challenge your current way of thinking. As cattail seeds are carried by the wind, trust spirit to carry your visions toward a greater good. Cattail is sometimes called the supermarket of the wild for its many uses, as food, shelter, clothing, fuel, and medicine. Be the resource of the spirit. Look for the myriad ways to be of service to the needs of others. Okay? That's where they saying look at the bigger picture, by the way. Okay? So if you're crafting with the Six of Air, it says learn to make botanical paper from cattails and use it for journal writing. Write a single petition to a holy helper, then burn the paper, letting your prayers rise to heaven. Like I said, some of y'all just writing your wishes to God, to spirit, okay? Gather friends on a new moon and support each other in setting new intentions. And that's powerful, because I told y'all, new. That's what y'all ready for that new. Okay then, let's get on to the threes. And the threes, the introduction represents flourishing, abundance, harmony. They're easy to grow. These are the first plants the Herbcrafter tends to cultivate in her garden. Okay. They reward her with a bumper crop from little effort. It's easy. Like you just being patient, sitting back and relaxing and watching it grow, because there's an abundance of calendula in that in that card. I told you that calendula pie is it's everything, Slow cooker, I don't know. They are beginning herbs and beneficial to pollinators, and these plants invite her to create freely. Nothing holds her back. It says the success of growing her first herbs is a milestone for the Herbcrafter. She feels a sense of confidence and productivity. She learns the old healing ways while giving back to all beings that rely on the land. The herbs of these trees grow the awareness sparked in the herbs of the trees grow the awareness sparked in the aces and meet the challenge encountered in the twos. Tending, harvesting, and creating with these herbs inspires a lifetime journey. In the threes, the Herbcrafter awakens to the pleasure of the plants. Okay? Did I say trees? When I said the herbs of I think I said trees. The herbs of the threes grow the awareness sparked in the aces and meet the challenge encountered in the twos. I don't know. I thought I said trees. Anyway, moving on. 3 of Fire, page 52. And it says, take joy in prolific, passionate play. Delight in your own unique expression. Creative inspiration will last longer than one season. All right. It says, playful creativity is infectious. Calendula grows easily and readily. Self-sows. Yeah. Calendula grows easily and readily self-sows. Once you plant it, you will have it in your garden for years. All varieties have healing properties and create an abundance of medicine. These are exciting times. Explore new art forms. Take decisive action. Allow your ideas to find wildly original expressions, like the many colors of calendula. Calendula enjoys a long and fruitful growing season. Remain enthusiastically committed to your goals. Step into leadership with confidence. Okay? And if you're crafting with the 3 of Fire, it says, ignite your playful spirit. Make oil, salve, and tincture with calendula. Create art with the colors of the calendula to express your joy. Make magical creativity confetti with dry calendula petals. Use it in everything. All right now. Let's move on to the Moonology. See what they have to say for you. Let me find these real quick. It shouldn't be hard to find. But I just don't like taking up a lot of your time, okay? So Leo should be first. And then say, did I pass it? Yes, okay. So, let's start with Leo since it's first in the book. So it says, it's on pages 76 and 77, obviously something with those 7s, okay? Something about manifestation. At this time, what I just heard. It says, don't let pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. See? I never doubted, but I'm telling y'all, because ego, that can be, again, that is Leo, can be some of Leo energy, because we talk about that with the 5 of Wands and, even some, a little bit, even in the 6 of Wands, but I feel like you more so got it balanced out and stapled out, right? You're not so much in your ego, but that victory can still get to your head. Don't get it twisted. And the idea of success, like I said, is it based off of what you really feel, and love and are passionate about? Or is it just your pride and ego trying to justify or solidify a position? That's for somebody. I don't know. So Leo energy is all about the heart. It says, think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you could, they have this in like air quotes too, as you would be done by, okay? So if you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is a time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. When you're tuning to the moon, it says, be magnificent without being plain too much, okay? Additional meanings. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed, works of magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes in Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, the note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride, okay? And then moving on to look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sag, 84 and 85, okay? Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minutia can be counterproductive. What I say? Because I felt that. Somebody paying too much attention to the little things, overthinking about the details. It says, fretting over minutia can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with the uncertainty on this journey called life. Alright. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. When you're tuning to the moon, take time out for a mini break or adventure. Additional meanings. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day, okay? Have you shown that you care? If not, now's the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The teaching. The full moon in Sag is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big win. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. And I promise you, that's basically all I told you in the channeling in a nutshell. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's what I got for you, beautiful viewer. I pray that it resonates. And if it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself, though, okay? Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for doing so, and I truly appreciate it. If you want to join me for another day, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, be easy. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right.